Alright, boys and girls, we're going to do some hands-on stuff once I get in the right spot. This is my son's SM95 Mustang. And somehow, it broke a C-clip, which holds the axle into the differential. And he's actually going to put that new clip in there. I may need to move on the other side. Ugh.
Yeah, that was totally broken in half on the old one. So
yeah, we don't know how it happened, but somebody tried to wrap this car around a telephone pole. So I'm thinking it took a pretty hard hit on this right axle because that was the side that got goofed up. So I know this video is not going to be the greatest, but I'm just trying to give you an idea what he's doing.
Put one of this magnets thin enough to get that on there.
So he dug the old clip out. He ordered a new clip off of Amazon, I think. So I didn't have one laying in my junk pile, which I usually do.
But the only time the junk drawer let me down.
Yeah, the junk drawer usually doesn't let me down.
Is that axle shoved all the way in? I think it is.
I don't know.
Let me know when that clip is at the top. That clip.
Alright. He just rotated the axle up a little bit. Trying to let gravity help him put it in there. So I know it's not the greatest of videos, but I'm practicing.
I'm practicing right now too. I've never done this before.
Yeah. See, that's the thing, like I said, about taking stuff apart and putting it back together. This is great learning for him.
I wasn't expecting to do this either. It just so happened that there was a... I drained it and then I went fishing in my drain pan with a magnet and found half a C-clip in there.
Yeah. He thought it was a piece of the ring gear or the pinion gear, and I looked at him like, no, that's a C-clip.
I'm glad it is a C-clip and not part of the
not the
ring
gear,
gear.
right. Want me to try it?
Well, I got the bottom on it now. I'm trying to pull the top over.
Okay. So he just rotated the axle back. Trying to get the pin pushed all in, and then he should be able to get it here with that screwdriver. Let's see if I can come around. Okay, guys, for some reason my phone decided to turn off. After some cussing, we got the pin in there. Got the C-clip in there, rather. Now we're getting ready to put the cross pin in and the set screw for that cross pin. Can you rotate the axle? There you go. Nope, don't go back up. Alright, right there. That clip might be a little bit in the way there.
Well, you gotta pull the axle out.
But we're gonna get this guy in here. Spider gear's moved a little bit. Turn, put it in gear and then try and turn one of the axles, because that little S clip's in the way for the locker.
I'm about to go in reverse.
Okay. I may just need to get a bar in there and push it down a little bit. Yeah. Whoop! Go back. Go back. Go back. See what just happened there? That's the spider gear. Got out of line. Alright, I'll get it. I'll do it manually with this bar and get it lined up. Where's that black bar at?
So how come Posse's only want to open in reverse?
I don't know. I'll pop that back right there. I think we're lined up now. See, there's nothing, no obstructions in there. We're going to take this pin, this big old pin we pulled out there, and see it's got a hole there. That's for a set screw. It goes in right here. So you got to make sure you got it lined up pretty close so you can get your screw line back up.
I got some thread locker there
That's
for it.
still not lined up. Let me get a little tap. There we go. I'll give it a little tap. A little love tap. And we're going to give it another little love tap.
This does have a 373 in it, apparently.
Yeah,
it says on
probably might be a 273 too, you never know. I'm going to sit you down there for just a second.
Something ending in 73.
Tapping that pin home. So see, now it's flush. And the cross pin's going to go in here, which Hunter's going to get me.
Do you need to put thread locker on
with
that?
some, yeah, we need to put a little dab of
There's some red thread locker. Okay. 2, and then get a ratchet.
So here's the set screw. My thread locker bottle, the lid's goofed up, so we're just gonna put it.
Probably older than I am.
Oh, it's definitely older than you are. This shit lasts forever, and you
Like
that's enough that I just put on there for 10 of these. So.
We pretty rarely fucking use that locker.
Yeah. So anyway, this bolt goes inside of the carrier here. I don't have to get a little working around to get the hole lined up. You can kind of see where the hole is. There's a little indentation here, so see we're a little crooked. So what I do, that's the point. Well, that's the problem. I get where that Phillips screwdriver is. Where is it?
Flat blade.
Yeah, that'll work. Stick the screwdriver in here. Get a little tweak. I don't know if you saw that move or not. Anyway, it should be pretty well lined up now. I'll put the bolt in there, which it is lined up. I'm sure. I'm sure Hunter has something somewhere with a socket on it. A little 8mm, 5/16, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, and you're gonna want to set the rear end on fire whenever you torch it to get it out too.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. A little tip to getting this screw out of here is you take a propane torch and you apply a little bit of heat right here to get that Loctite loose. Well, Hunter had this thing apart before, and I cleaned it out with a bunch of brake clean, and he tried to burn the whole place down. Do you got a 1/4-inch ratchet?
It said no, not flammable, but I don't believe it. Yeah, I got a 1/4.
Well, this is working like crap. Alright, here we go. Let's get something a little easier to deal with. But I'm sorry, I'm recording this with my phone, and I'm laying underneath the car, and I'm old and fat.
You have moving blankets to lay on me.
I do have moving blankets to lay on. Hunter did accommodate me pretty well for what we're working on here. Just snug that down pretty good. Don't get over.
Yeah, don't break it.
Don't get angry with it because it will break. And like I said, the trick to getting it back out next time is just put a little bit of heat here. I usually just hang a wrench on it, keep a little bit of pressure on it. It does usually go tink.
If it comes right out, if you use it up.
And then you're good. Because I don't know how many guys I've seen break those things off and it turns into a nightmare. So anyway, the diff's all back together. We're going to clean the water out of it where you had to extinguish the fire.
We're get 3 inches of snow tomorrow and it freezes.
Yeah, it's supposed to
a nice 53.
Supposed to have snowmageddon tomorrow in Ohio, but I don't think that's going to happen. But I've probably just jinxed all of us. But anyway, he's got the cover all gooped up with some sealer, and he's going to seal her up, and then we're going to move on to the next thing. All right. All right. I thought he had this thing gooped up, so got some ultra black gasket maker. What I like to do is just put a nice thin bead, stay on the bolt hole side toward where all the grease is. Just kind of loop it around like that. And this stuff is less is more. You don't have to get crazy and goop it all up because you're just going to make a big friggin' mess. So that's gooped up. He's cleaning the water out now. So, are you having fun watching this mess? It's good though. We're all learning something here. And this is like the last nice day we're gonna have, so we're working outside. Yeah, he's got like a big syringe. Just push it in there with instead of messing around. You don't have to have one. You can do it with the bottle, but this makes it easier. His dad's been buying tools for 30 years, so he gets all the good shit.
And I get rust in my face when I rub my elbow across this.
You're supposed to have your goggles on, which neither one of us do when we're under some rusty pile.
I just keep my eyes closed whenever I'm moving.
That's right.
Safety squints. You ever gotten rust stuck in your eye before?
Yep, I'd had it drilled out. It was awesome.
I did one time.
How the heck do you turn this light off? The button goofed up on it or something?
It's kind of a piece of shit, man.
Oh, okay. Works though. Kind of like this car.
Not at the moment, but it will later.
It's a piece of poo, but
it's a Ford.
we can't guarantee you where. Hey, watch it. I may drive a GMC, but these old rusty disgust things are my favorite.
These are the only Fords that I like.
I had one pretty quick one years ago. Spent a lot of money breaking stuff on that thing, I can tell you that much. Just found an old picture of my Mustang. Spider webs all over it. That's a bracket finals in 2005. Wasn't long after that I got rid of it. So, anyway. Had a lot of good times in that car, met a lot of good people. As I told you, someone tried to wrap this thing around a telephone pole. And they succeeded, I think.
You sound that down while they're running board words.
Yeah, it's all, everything's caved in on it. Like I said, it's an old beater car, which is what you need to start learning how to work on stuff. Duly noted, the disgusting.
Fire breathing 4.6.
Yeah, he's got the 4.6 V8 in this one. Someone's really hacked everything. He's had to fix a lot of electrical problems. Now he's dealing with a drivability issue. The intake gaskets are leaking back here, so
They're right there by that corn jacket.
he's gonna pull this thing off and put some new O-rings on it. It's a dormant intake, which we found out that the gaskets are different for a dormant intake than a factory intake. So whenever you're looking at it, there's a little symbol.
Yeah, that little. That's like a
Yeah.
superhero symbol.
Yeah, like
right
a little
here.
superhero symbol. That guy right there. That's like indicative that it's a aftermarket or a dormant. So
I
you
had
want to
stock
get
intakes, got it down to here, and then realized, oh, it has dormant intake on
yeah.
it.
So you might want to keep that in mind when you're working on one of these old modular engines. All right, guys, cruising around the truck, going to the big orange store. Got to get a piece of lumber and some other odds and ends hardware stuff. Get some projects done at the house. Get that camper leveled out so I can use it for my studio, like I said before. Hope you guys are enjoying this video. It's probably going to be real piecey patched together because my phone will only record about 5 minutes and then it stops. And I don't understand what that is. The other day, I've recorded many videos with it so far. But anyway, just enjoying the day with my son, working on cars. I hope everybody else gets to do that. I'm not going to be able to do that with him forever, so gotta get it, enjoy it while we can. So, but yeah, just need to get out there and start fixing stuff. Well, we've got some snowstorm coming, so we're not going to have much good weather here for the present. But we are in Ohio. Give it a couple days, it'll change. It'll be 70 degrees at Christmas time or something. It's crazy around here anyway. But yeah, I guess that's about it. I'm probably going to record some more when I get back of him working on that car. So, like I said, prime example of buying an old piece of crap and just taking it apart and figuring out how it works. You know, he's been working with me since he was little, so he's kind of getting the gist of it. But he's still learning a lot with that car, which I'm kind of happy about that. He's actually going to go to Hobart Welding School. I gotta take him up for his orientation here in a couple weeks. So that'll be really cool. That'll be something good for him. And he's already learning how to weld, just teaching himself and watching YouTube videos and stuff. So yeah, just gotta let them learn, let them teach themselves. Hopefully they've all got the correct mind for it. You know, but anything I can help with, y'all just let me know. All right. Yeah, we're gonna put some paper towels.
Don't ever take the valley pan off an LS engine.
Yeah, don't ever do that.
Don't ever do that.
Yeah.
Don't even fuck with it.
Don't even think about it. I get a shirt with that on it.
What a disgust.
Yeah. Oh, here's how much it cost.
Ironically, that was the price. And then I saw it in the sticker bin. I took it.
Yeah, he works at the big. What did you just knock off there?
Something fell off here.
I think it was the clip for the fuel line.
Yes.
The little safety
It
clip.
was off my impact. It's a clip off my impact.
Oh crap!
Not that I really
Some
care.
high quality.
Here's a pro tip: pay attention to what falls.
Golly, that's all about it.
Yeah. Luckily, it's got a mechanic. Luckily, it's got a cable throttle.
Butterfly's not too bad. All right, getting after that thing pretty good. I gotta run to the parts house and get some sea foam and show you how I winterize my boat before it gets dark. Hopefully, nobody runs into me. I don't run into anything else. Yeah, you gotta be really careful when you're driving and doing this. Easily get distracted for sure. I got a lot of little kids in my neighborhood. Like to dart out in front of you. So, but yeah, it's a good day. I got that piece of wood to get my camper jacked up for $3. I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't know what it is, but yeah, whenever you guys want lumber, go to at least at the orange store. Go in the back part of the lumber and you'll see a bin with all kind of just odds and ends boards. They're 70% off. I got that board for $3. It's normally $10 and something. I know, it's exciting, right? That's the highlight of my day. I got 70% off something. Yay! Alright, I'm going to the parts house. It seems to be an all-day thing, but I gotta get this boat engine ready to go. Tilt it down. I know that was like really noisy. This is a Mercury 90 horse 2-stroke 2005 model. Dang, that thing's tight. So I released that. For some reason it's decided to glue itself to the motor today. What the heck? There we go. See if I can sit this right here for just a second. Balance it on my ladder. There, can you see it? Yeah, I think you can see it. The way you lift it up, there's a hook on the front. There you go. Set that aside. Come around here to the back. Give your plug wire a little twist so you release, so you don't pull the contact part of the connector out of there. Because on some of these, it's not just a spark plug wire, it's a whole coil, and they can get pretty pricey on these 2-strokes. So anyway, I just use a wrench because you can't really get a socket down in here very well. So I just grab the old 13/16, put it on there, get a little whack, break them loose, break that one loose. You didn't see that, did you? There, that wrench went away. Yeah, thread them out by hand. I got one glove on. I'm Michael Jackson in it today. So this is a 3-cylinder. So about time. We're gonna be putting some plugs in her in the spring. I usually put new plugs in it every spring. Gotta pick this wrench up, sorry. There we go. That guy up there. That plug out. So, I got the aerosol seafoam spray, top engine cleaner and lube. Great for this stuff. Of course, I just knocked the top of it off. Anyway, this is my old 2005 pontoon boat. Been really good to us. Been taking care of it as long as I can. Give that a healthy spray in there. For some reason I didn't get a tube for this one. It kind of makes me mad, but it's alright. Well, we're getting it in there. And then what I do is I go up. I gotta go around the boat here. I can't get up on the back ladder because the top's in the way. Climb up carefully up the ladder. And we're going to put it in gear. So, neutral. You can put it in reverse or forward. I'm just going to put it in forward. I'm going to put it wide open for another reason. You'll get to see it here in just a second too. Get my butt down off here without hurting myself. Okay. So it's in gear. Now I'm going to reach down here and turn the prop back and forth. And that'll rotate. Damn. That's being so stubborn. It usually turns over pretty easy. What in the heck is going on here? Well, take some throttle out of it. Wow. See if I can do this with two hands. Not good. Yeah, there we go. I may have waited too long to put this stuff in here. Yeah, give us a couple good. Turn the engine over. The spark plug out of it. Might have heard the cylinders poof poofing. So then once to do that, give another healthy spray. And then I just hand tighten the plugs back in because I know I gotta take them back out in the springtime anyway. So get those guys in there. And then remember I had the throttle all the way open. See, I'll hand tighten these in here, just keep moisture from getting in it. And I'll leave the plug wires off, that way it won't start. And I'll remember, oh, the plugs are loose. Ding ding. So then, turn this thing. You see where the air inlets are for the carburetors. I used to take this whole piece off. That's kind of a pain in the neck. I just take this spray and really just fog the heck out of the inside of here. Most of it will get up in those carburetors. And I spray the outside of them. I spray all the linkage. Just kind of protecting everything. Spray the water pump, spray the linkage. Just spray everything. I know some of you are thinking, I'm not going to start a fire, but nah. So, just get everything good and lubed up for the winter. Most of this will go away before it's time to fire it up. So that's pretty much it. Let's get over here. See if I can get it to stand up again like we had it. There. Get the old cover back on it. And she is ready to go. Oops. Get the wrench out of there. Pull it back. Pull it down. Gotcha. And she's ready for winter. Just got back from the Big Orange store and learned something today. Down the end of the lumber, there's these boards and they got these marks on them. And they're like, they're knotted up, I guess. Defect boards. This one looks fine to me, but I only need a little piece. But they're 70% off. So if you're only needing little bits like I am, go down there and check it out. Oh man, it's dark way too early this time of year. I had to hustle just to get that little bit of boat winterization stuff in. But hope you guys enjoyed this. I really had fun today, especially working with my son. The weather was great. I guess it's really going to take a turn tonight or tomorrow or something. Who knows when, but I'm going to go home and edit all these videos together, these little snippets that it keeps recording. I think I have about 20 of them to put together, so this thing, it's going to take me forever, but I enjoyed it. I hope you guys are enjoying it. As I said before, you know, any questions, any comments, feel free, you know, please. I need them. I want them. So, you got them. Let me at them. Go fix something.